attention, please.
Hello and welcome, my name is Anton and today is episode 1 of my WackyWorld tutorial series. What is WackyWorld, you might ask? Well, WackyWorld is basically a public server that I've created using the CRAZYCRAFT mod pack. Now, if you don't know what either of those are, a CRAZYCRAFT or a mod pack, I'd suggest you Google it. But basically what this series is going to be is me showing you how to get on, how to use the different plugins, and basically just have a bit of fun without having to stress about learning how to use everything basically. So to start with, we need to make sure that you have the CRAZYCRAFT mod pack, and we get that from voidsraft.com. So if you don't know how to type or listen, I'm going to basically leave all the links for all this stuff in the description below, so you can check that out there too. Now we got to go all the way down to the bottom when you're on the home page, and you see down here it says Our Launcher. It's not all the way down, it's about yay down. And you go down a little bit further and it says download for Windows or cross-platform download. I don't know, I have Windows, so I just use that one. And you download the launcher basically. So the next step is to basically open up the launcher. Okay, it looks like this. The top half or top part has the login details, so I'm not going to show you that. But you just need to pick which mod pack you're going to use. Now, obviously, there's a few different types there. They have some pretty good mods and mod packs. This is the Atlanticraft. They create that. Now, we're obviously using CRAZYCRAFT. At the moment, it's version 1.6, and you just press, you just log in basically, and it should automatically install it. Now, if there are any issues, check out their forums. They'll help you with any sort of installation problems you have. But once it's all installed, you should be right just to log in and get started. Now, while that's doing that, it's important you jump on the WackyWorld website and sign up. So it is open. It's not a whitelisted server. So you go to wackyworld.engine.com, and the page comes up like this. Now, the official YouTube videos is more than likely going to have the tutorial series to start with to help people get started. On the left, you got login or register. If you haven't got an Engine account, you'll need to register. So you need to make an account. I just log in, so I'll show that in a second. On the right hand side, we have our TeamSpeak server. If you don't know what TeamSpeak is, Google it. It is basically a voice chat server. So you can see here I've got a couple of different rooms. One's password, that's mine. You can jump on, have a chat. You might see me on there occasionally, and we can all have a bit of a chat, have fun. You might even be able to be in one of my videos. Why not? And on the right, you can see the server status. As you can see, it's online with 0 players because I haven't pulled down the whitelisting yet. We have our forums, the latest threads, and you can help me pay for the website just by doing a few activities that earn credit towards it. Now on the left, you've also got the voting. Now when you do vote, you actually do get rewards in the game. I haven't finalized it all yet, but by the time this video is out, you should see a few more there. It's probably in-game money more than anything. We also have our donation store, forums. You can check out all different members, gallery, all that sort of stuff. A lot of this hasn't been updated yet, but it is getting there. But the server is all ready to go. So next step is to log into the website. So I'm going to do that right now and show you what we got. Okay, so now we're logged in, guys, and an important thing, if you're going to do any voting and get rewards or donating or anything like that, you're going to really want to make sure that your character's set up on here, so that what happens is when you vote or do a donation, that your reward goes straight to your character in-game. So what we need to do is you go up to the top and you click on your character name. Okay, and under this tab that says characters, you click on that. Now here's where you add your character. You click add, you pick what game, and it will give you this instruction. So you go into Minecraft, you go into multiplayer or wherever servers it has, and then click direct connect and punch in that address. It will then give you a code. You punch the code in there and it will automatically add your character just like that. Okay, so if you have any troubles, just shoot me a message on the forums and I'll try and explain it a little bit differently. That should be pretty straightforward. Now, the rest of it's just basically your own profile. You can set it up the way you want. People can shoot you some messages. You can see Kiki Mandy's been jumping on there. She's been helping me out with all my testing of the server, so kudos to Geeky Mandy. Now, next part, let's log into the game. Okay, once you've loaded up the game, you should see the usual sort of starting. and go into multiplayer, go to add server, you can name it whatever you like, but underneath, I've got to change the name of that too, whoopsies, there's the IP address there, so it's wackyworld.mcserver.ws. Now once you get in, we'll show you what it's like. So I'm starting from scratch with my character, CRAZYCRAFT, and we'll show you what happens once it loads. Alright, there we go. Perfect. Now, you start off with usual, in CRAZYCRAFT you get these 3 items. So we don't really need them. You can have a look through them if you like. But you get your first starter kit, which is stone sword, stone shovel, stone pickaxe, stone axe. You need a golden shovel and a chest. Why are those important? Well, those are important for claiming your first bit of land. And that's going to be part of the next episode. So the start is, we're going to, look at that little advertisement down the bottom there for myself too. Perfect. So to start with, we are going to go up, and I'm going to show you around the spawn area, and then we're going to get into the next episode. So first of all, here's some of the rules of the server. No griefing, not that you can, you kind of can, but we're definitely against that here. No swearing, no camping, no spamming, no scamming, no abusive language. Do not ask admin for items, and no hacking or exploiting. And rule number 9, just have fun. Why not? PvP is enabled in the open world, but you are safe in your claims. So in your claimed areas, you're safe from PvP, which is good. You need to have somewhere you can feel like you're at home, I guess. Only carry with you what you are willing to lose. For tutorials on the server plugins, please visit the WackyWorld webpage and also my YouTube channel, which you are here at now, watching a tutorial video. Now on the left, you'll have banned items. Now, I haven't added those in there, but you won't be able to use them anyway. It's just a few items that tend to do a bit of damage to the claimed areas, so I didn't want to have that in there. Going to have our server information up on that side, and over the far side will be info about the claims, but you're going to watch that next episode anyway. Now here you'll see the last 2 people that have joined the server. These are a couple of guys that have helped me test it all out, so don't feel like you've been ripped off that other people have started already without you. They haven't. And first warp, you can either run all the way up to the top, or you can just use this one here to get to the marketplace. So here we are at the marketplace. As you can see here, donator shops at the right. They are under construction, and the normal shops are at the left, and they are actually ready to go. So quickly to show you what they have on these 2 walls over here. We have the top donators. Top donator number 1 is me with $0, but I was just testing out the making sure that everything worked smoothly there. And same with this side over here. We got top voters, top monthly voters. I think the top 5 we're going to give special prizes to at the end of each month, possibly weekly as well. I haven't really worked all that out yet. Just trying to get it all up and running so you guys can come out and have a game and have a play. And you might be able to see me on the server as well. So this, guys, is the game shop. Basically, the only way... There's 3 ways you can earn money. Okay. First way is you can do some voting, win prizes, that sort of thing. That earns you some in-game cash. Second thing is sell some items. So gather some like gold, your iron, emeralds, diamonds, tourmaline, tiger's eye, amethyst, ruby, I think that's titanium, and uranium. So those things will earn you in-game cash. You can also buy the stuff from the server. I've left it pretty limited with what you can buy. Make sure you get some food. Now those apples are the enchanted version too, so you can buy some of them. You can get yourself a iron chest to get started as well, and also a ender chest. So you can buy all them from there. Now you've also got the different sets. So you've got the prices there. You just right click on it, and they're different kits. They cost X amount, whatever it says on there. The donators versions come pre-enchanted too, so they have some enchantments already on there. They also get discounts in the shop. But to get started with, that's all you need. And then the next part, basically, you need to just go and warp to the wild area. But all this sort of stuff can be used too, so feel free to come back if you don't want to have to build all that sort of stuff. You've got the enchanting table there as well. There's ender chests all over spawn area anyway. Now I have blocked off this. I just want to make sure people have seen the signs. So please use the warp sign to travel to the wild. The reason why it is fairly far to get there before you're actually able to build. And then you use this warp. Right click on that. And now we're in the wild. As you can see, there's some enemies out there fighting away. It looks pretty scary to start with, but anyway, that brings us to the end of our first tutorial for Wacky World. I hope you did enjoy it. If you do like the look of it and you want to have a go, just follow the tutorial and I'll see you on the server. Don't forget to smack that like button for me and also subscribe if you are new. And guys, we'll see you next time, hopefully on the server.